After decades of studying human longevity, scientists have uncovered something deeply unsettling and surprisingly precise. The human body doesn't simply get older after 80. It crosses a biological threshold. According to findings published in the Lancet Healthy Longevity, once a person reaches their 80s, the body initiates a series of predictable, system-wide transformations. These aren't cosmetic changes. They involve how your brain communicates, how your muscles fuel themselves, how your skin repairs damage, and how your internal clock understands time. What stunned researchers wasn't just what changes, but how universally it happens. It doesn't matter if you exercised every day, ate perfectly, or avoided illness. Once the body reaches this age, certain switches flip automatically. Some of these changes are protective. Others quietly accelerate decline if they go unnoticed. In this video, I'll break down 5 unavoidable biological shifts that occur after 80. Change number 3 is so subtle that it's often missed during routine checkups, yet it directly affects how well you sleep and how long your mind stays sharp. Before we begin, I need to be absolutely clear. This video is for educational awareness only. If you recognize any of these signs in yourself or someone you care about, speak with a qualified medical professional. Only a doctor can determine whether changes are normal aging or something that requires treatment. All scientific sources are listed in the description. Now, let's begin with a change that affects something most people experience every single day. Sign number 5. Your sense of taste quietly disappears. After 80, food doesn't just lose its appeal, your tongue physically changes. By this age, the average person has lost nearly 70% of their functional taste buds. These tiny sensory receptors, once responsible for detecting sweetness, bitterness, and salt, gradually flatten and stop regenerating. Here's why. Taste buds are replaced every 7 to 10 days throughout most of life, but after 80, cellular renewal slows dramatically. Your body simply stops replacing them fast enough. Research from the Monell Chemical Senses Center shows that this decline accelerates after 70 and becomes severe after 80. The consequences go far beyond bland meals. Taste buds are a defense system. They warn you about spoiled food, dangerous bitterness, and excessive salt. When they weaken, people unknowingly add more sugar or salt to compensate. A Harvard Health review found that seniors with significant taste loss were 40% more likely to develop high blood pressure or diabetes, not because of aging itself, but because they were chasing flavors their bodies could no longer detect. To make matters worse, saliva production also drops sharply after 80. Saliva is what carries flavor molecules to taste receptors. Without it, even well-seasoned food tastes dull. This condition is known as taste fatigue. Most people don't realize what's happening. They simply eat less and slowly slip into malnutrition. Compounding the risk, your sense of smell, responsible for up to 80% of flavor perception, also declines. Nearly half of adults over 80 experience partial or complete smell loss, known as presbyosmia. This creates serious safety risks. Gas leaks, smoke, spoiled food, all become harder to detect. If flavors are fading, don't dismiss it. Track when it started, how severe it feels, and speak to a doctor. Taste and smell testing, nutritional screening, and early intervention can prevent serious complications. But taste loss is only the beginning. Sign number 4. Your skin loses its repair memory. After 80, your skin doesn't just wrinkle, it forgets how to heal. A cut that once healed in days may now linger for weeks. This isn't just slower healing, it's disorganized healing. A 2022 study in Nature Aging revealed that skin cells in people over 80 lose their molecular instruction manual. Specialized repair cells called fibroblasts arrive late, respond weakly, or fail to coordinate altogether. Your skin also becomes about 20% thinner, allowing injuries to penetrate deeper. Blood vessels stiffen, reducing oxygen delivery to wounds. Collagen production, essential for repair, drops by nearly 75% over a lifetime. That's why bruises suddenly appear without warning and heal slowly. These purple marks, known as senile purpura, aren't accidents, they're structural failures. The danger lies in acceptance. Many assume slow healing is just normal aging and never seek evaluation. But prolonged wounds dramatically increase infection risk. Studies show skin infections last 3 times longer in adults over 80. If wounds are lingering or unexplained bruising, document them. Photograph dates, sizes, and healing progress. Ask your doctor about circulation, nutrition, diabetes screening, and immune function. The skin isn't failing, it's asking for support. Sign number 3, your sleep clock loses its calibration. After 80, many people find themselves awake at 3 a.m., sleepy at noon, and exhausted by early evening. This isn't poor sleep hygiene, it's a biological clock malfunction. Your brain's master clock, located in a region called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, relies on light signals from your eyes to regulate sleep, hormones, temperature, and alertness. With age, your eyes absorb less light. The neurons controlling this clock also begin dying off. The result is your internal timing drifts. This condition, called advanced sleep phase syndrome, affects nearly 60% of people over 80. Disrupted circadian rhythms don't just affect sleep, they disturb digestion, hormone release, immune repair, and cardiovascular stability. Even more critically, deep sleep activates the brain's waste-clearing system, removing toxins like beta amyloid. Fragmented sleep means toxins accumulate, increasing cognitive decline risk. Seniors with chronic sleep disruption experience double the rate of cognitive impairment within just a few years. Track sleep patterns for 2 weeks. Morning light exposure, consistent meal timing, and properly timed melatonin can significantly stabilize the clock. When sleep timing shifts, it's not weakness, it's biology losing synchronization. Sign number 2, your muscles begin eating themselves. After 80, muscle loss accelerates even in active adults. This process, called sarcopenia, affects nearly half of people over 80. Each year, muscle mass drops about 1%, but strength declines even faster. Hormones that preserve muscle, testosterone, estrogen, growth hormone, fall sharply. Protein breakdown continues, but rebuilding slows. The body begins dismantling muscle tissue to fuel vital organs. This leads to weakness, imbalance, and increased fall risk. Seniors with severe sarcopenia are 5 times more likely to suffer fractures. Muscles also store amino acids crucial for immunity and brain chemistry. When muscle disappears, resilience disappears. Resistance training still works even after 80. Twice-a-week strength exercise and adequate protein intake can rebuild function within weeks. Muscle loss isn't inevitable decline, it's a signal to intervene. Sign number 1, your brain rewires itself to survive. Around age 80, the brain enters adaptive mode. White matter, the wiring connecting brain regions, declines by roughly 20%. To compensate, the brain creates detours. This keeps function alive, but at a cost.
processing slows, thought trails break, names disappear mid-sentence. This isn't always dementia, it's re-rallied signaling. Emotional memory often remains strong, while analytical speed fades. The brain prioritizes connection over calculation. These fluctuations come and go. Unlike dementia, performance varies day to day and improves with stimulation. Mental engagement doesn't stop change, it directs it. What to do next? If you recognize multiple signs, document changes clearly. Schedule a comprehensive medical evaluation. Request nutritional, cognitive, muscle, and sleep assessments. Act on modifiable factors immediately. These transformations happen to everyone, but outcomes depend on response. Your body